ABC Studios in Philadelphia. Welcome to Philadelphia Union Soccer with the club's all-time leading scorer, Sebastian Le2. I'm Dave Leno.
So let's hand things over to the men in the booth, Dave Leno and Tommy Smith.
Thank you very much, Marissa. Tommy, we've reached the midway point of the season. The Union are the top scoring team of the Eastern Conference, currently in first place in the East. How do you want to see them break down the Red Bulls tonight?
So let's talk a little bit about how great this team has been with Union broadcaster Dave Leno. So good morning, Dave.
Good morning, Nick. You know, if the Union gave you a jersey, I think you might have scored the other night, too.
I know. Everybody was scoring. A goal for you, a goal for you, a goal for you. I mean, they're coming off a great win.
First female athlete to receive the Presidential Medal of Freedom. She founded the Billie Jean King Leadership Initiative and is part of the ownership group of both the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Philadelphia Freedoms. Please welcome Billie Jean King. Hi, Billie Jean. Thanks so much for joining us as well. It's great to have you both. And Billie Jean, the song is released in February 24th, 1975. It climbs to number one on the charts. But what is the origin of the Philadelphia Freedom song?
We knew coming into this game that the Union were facing one of the best center back tandems in Ziegler and Hedges. So what did you make of the partnership tonight of Shabelko and Santos? We saw them multiple times last year playing tonight on the road. How do you think they fared?
Top 7 teams make the playoffs. That number 1 seed gets a first-round bye. How important is it for the Union tonight to get off to a great start here against a Houston team who has lost their last 3 games, searching for points? If the Union prevail tonight in Atlanta, because Toronto won at New York City FC at Citi Field yesterday.
Which is a big upset, by the way.
Huge, huge.
Upset.
The Union will host the Eastern Conference Final should they come away with this victory.
Fantastic.
I'm really pumped, guys, for the matchup.
Let's hope for that.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. Well, we do have some of the watch parties. We're going to put that up on your screen. You can see some of those. You can go check that out.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming in. Definitely appreciate having your input. You said 2-0. Come on, let's
Appreciate
go.
it, Dave.
All right, I'm going to gas up the plane. You guys are to come with me to Atlanta.
Nice.
Let's go.
Do it.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
He scored 36 goals over 4 years in a Union uniform, and I caught up earlier tonight with the Union's second all-time leading scorer in club history. This year with the Chicago Fire, you have 9 goals, which leads the team. What did you challenge yourself in the offseason, and how have you been able to execute that throughout the year that's allowed you to be so successful?
So it's going to be a lot of good counter-attack, I think, for the Union.
For sure, Toronto is definitely an epitome of a team that's very quality on the ball, but it seems like the Union in Bizo Real not getting a lot of chances and crosses from our outside backs. So conversely, to create some 3v3 opportunities, whether it's counter or direct play, how did the Union take advantage of that offensively?
The ability of this team to make adjustments in the latter stretches of games this year, that's really important. In the regular season, they had 37 second-half goals. So even when this club is down going into the locker room, they have a lot of fight.
Yeah, and they were down 2-0 in that game, and kind of thinking that, oh boy, where are we at? But they came back, they fought hard, as you said. One of the things I've noticed through the season about this team is that it always seems like someone else is making a contribution. In this particular game, Fabian had the big goal at the very end, but then of course you got the guy, the stud, Bedoya, he's always there around, hanging around. But so many guys kind of contribute. What do you think the big reason is that this team has had so much success this year?
Well, I give credit to the coaching staff. Like I said right off the top, there's 14 different goal scorers for the club this year, but I think it is a minimum of 2 guys at each position. Going back to the last couple of years, that's been really key for the club, especially in a 34-game regular season schedule. And you have to have scoring from a multitude of positions. It can't just be the
Red Bull Arena with Lori Lindsay. I'm Dave Leno. It's now time for watching you, 2 players that we're focusing in on for tonight's match. I'm going with Kai Wagner, Lori. He has 8 assists this year, which leads all MLS defenders. I'm looking for those 2v1 situations he can create and also overlap on the left-hand side with Brendan Aronson. Try to catch Duncan far up the field and also the 19-year-old Caceres in this one. This is a team that looks to clog the midfield in the Red Bulls, and they all press together. They combine beautifully. So that's something to key in on. But I think the Union can take advantage with the press in the midfield tonight against Davis and Caceres. I know you're focusing on the quality in the transition game for the Union.
Yeah, and it plays off of what you just said in terms of managing that press. Manage the press and then quality and transition. And the Union said it, right? They should be playing with freedom. They should be able to play the ball quickly. Once they do that, then can they spring the ball? Long diagonal balls that we have talked about already is going to break that press and then gets quality of service into Shabelko.
So since the Union played the Red Bulls are 6-7-2 since that 3-2 loss in Chester. It's a team that's flirted with the 4, 5, 6 seed. Currently, they come to the 6th seed. And here's Chris Armstrong's starting 11 tonight. Robles and Goal has 7 shutouts this year. Duncan and Lawrence will get high up the flanks. Parker and Long for one of the best center back tandems in the league. Caceres is a 19-year-old from Venezuela. Has 3 goals this year. It will be his 3rd straight start. Davis will go box to box. Royer's the team leading scorer. Shatkovsky comes in at the number 10. Kaku is on the bench. Sims is on loan from Southampton. Also has played for Reading. And they start a Wisconsin product, and Tom Barlow up top as the number 9.